Ever since The King of Queens, 1998 to 2007, first hit our screens, its unforgettable cast brought laughter and comfort to millions of fans. But behind the humor and memorable scenes lies a more somber story. Many of the beloved actors who portrayed Doug, Carrie, Arthur, and the rest faced personal struggles and untimely passings that fans may not know about. In this article, we explore the lives of 35 cast members who have sadly passed away, revealing the heartbreaking details of their journeys and the legacies they left behind. Join us as we honor these talented individuals who, even after their final curtain call, continue to make us laugh. Ann Mira, born on September 20, 1929, was a celebrated actress and comedian best known for her role as Veronica Alkin on The King of Queens, where she brought her vivacious spirit to the screen from 1999 until the series concluded in 2007. A significant figure in the entertainment industry, Mira was half of the renowned comedy duo Stiller and Mira, alongside her husband, Jerry Stiller. Their partnership was not only a creative collaboration but also a deeply supportive marriage that lasted over 6 decades. Mira's comedic talents shone brightly on stage and screen, yet she faced her share of challenges, including personal struggles with depression and feelings of being overshadowed by her husband's success at times. The emotional toll of losing close friends, particularly the comedic icon Joan Rivers in 2014, weighed heavily on her heart, leading to moments of introspection and grief. Even as her health began to decline in her later years, Mira remained dedicated to her craft, continuing to perform and share her love for comedy until the very end. She passed away on May 23, 2015, at the age of 85, due to natural causes. Jerry Stiller, born on June 8, 1927, was a legendary actor and comedian who brought to life the character Arthur Spooner on The King of Queens from 1998 to 2007. Arthur, the quirky and often cantankerous father of Carrie Heffernan, was known for his hilarious one-liners and chaotic presence, providing countless comedic moments in the series. Stiller's career was revitalized after his stint on Seinfeld as Frank Costanza, a role that showcased his impeccable comedic timing. Married to actress Ann Mira from 1954 until her death in 2015, their relationship was a foundation of mutual support and collaboration in the entertainment industry. They raised 2 children, Amy and Ben Stiller, both of whom followed in their parents' artistic footsteps. However, Stiller faced personal tragedies, including the emotional toll of Mira's passing, which deeply affected him. He also endured the loss of several close friends in the industry, adding to his sense of grief. Jerry Stiller passed away on May 11, 2020, at the age of 92, due to natural causes, leaving behind a rich legacy and a lasting impact on the world of comedy. Pamela Kosh, born on October 1, 1928, was known for her delightful role as Flora on The King of Queens, where she charmed audiences from 2001 to 2006 with her warm-hearted and sometimes oblivious demeanor. Kosh had a long-standing career in acting, with numerous appearances in theater and television, but often struggled to find significant recognition in Hollywood. Her personal life was fraught with challenges, including a tumultuous marriage that ended in divorce, leading to estrangement from her only son. Despite her struggles, Kosh maintained her vibrant spirit and continued to pursue acting, even as health issues began to affect her mobility in her later years. She often expressed her passion for storytelling and mentorship, inspiring younger actors with her life experiences. Pamela Kosh passed away on May 4, 2022, in Burbank, California, at the age of 93, remembered fondly for her kindness and her contributions to the arts. Joe Flaherty was born on June 21, 1941, and was a talented actor and comedian best known for his role as Father McAndrew in The King of Queens in 2001. His character was known for offering moral guidance and support to the Heffernan family, showcasing Joe's knack for blending humor with sincerity. Throughout his career, he enjoyed various successes, including stints on SCTV and in films, but he also faced significant personal challenges. Joe experienced a painful divorce, which left him as a single father to his 2 children, Rachel and Paul. He struggled with the pressures of parenting alone, especially after his daughter faced serious health issues that demanded constant attention. The loss of his close friend and fellow comedian John Candy also weighed heavily on him, adding to his emotional burdens. Joe's health began to decline in his later years, and he moved back to his hometown of Toronto. He passed away on April 1, 2024, at the age of 82, leaving behind a legacy of laughter and kindness. Ford Rainey was born on August 8, 1908, and his extensive career included significant roles in theater, television, and film, which showcased his talent and versatility. He is best remembered for playing Mickey, a recurring character on The King of Queens from 1999 to 2003. Mickey was a charming and wise elderly man who often provided sage advice and comic relief to the show's main characters. In his personal life, Ford was married to Sheila Hayden, with whom he had 2 sons. Despite a seemingly happy family life, he faced significant hardships as his health deteriorated in his later years, primarily due to multiple strokes. The death of his beloved wife Sheila in the early 2000s deeply affected him, leading to a decline in his overall well-being. He also mourned the loss of close friends, including the acclaimed actor George C. Scott, who passed away in 1999. Ford Rainey ultimately succumbed to complications from strokes on July 25, 2005, at the age of 96, leaving behind a legacy of warmth and wisdom in his performances. Norma Michaels was born on March 13, 1924, and her vibrant acting career brought her recognition for portraying quirky, lovable characters. She played Josephine on The King of Queens from 2004 to 2006, where her character added warmth and humor to the show, charming audiences with her delightful personality. Norma's personal life was more complicated. She never married and devoted many years to caring for her ailing mother, putting her own dreams of family on hold. This dedication left her feeling lonely after her mother passed away, and she struggled with isolation in her later years. Norma faced the heartache of losing several close friends in the industry, including actress Peggy Ray, which compounded her sense of loss. In her later years, she moved to Palm Springs, California, seeking peace but also battling health issues. Norma Michaels passed away on January 11, 2020, at the age of 95, leaving a rich legacy of endearing characters and an appreciation for life's humor. Gavin McLoud was born on February 28, 1931, and is best known for his role as Uncle Stu in the 2001 episode Snow Job of The King of Queens. His character was a charming and supportive uncle who provided comedic relief and wisdom to Doug Heffernan, adding depth to the show's family dynamics. McLeod's career spanned several decades, including iconic roles in The Mary Tyler Moore Show and The Love Boat, making him a household name. Despite his success, he faced personal struggles, including a difficult battle with alcoholism, which he publicly overcame in the 1990s. He was married twice. His first marriage to Joan DeVore ended in divorce, but he later found love with Patty Steele, whom he married in 1985. They had 4 children together, but their relationship was tumultuous, leading to an initial divorce before they reconciled. Throughout his life, McLoud mourned the loss of close friends, including fellow actors from The Love Boat. Gavin McLoud passed away on May 29, 2021, at the age of 90 due to natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of warmth and humor that touched many. Lisa Baines was born on July 9, 1955, and is best remembered for her role as Georgia Boone, Carrie's tough boss, in the 2004 The King of Queens episode Entertainment Weekly. Baines was a seasoned actress whose career spanned several decades, featuring a wide range of roles in film and television. Despite her professional successes, Baines faced significant challenges in her personal life. She was married to actress Catherine Cranhold, and while they shared a deep bond, the couple encountered various obstacles, including the pressures of maintaining their careers and the complexities of balancing work with family life. Tragically, Lisa's life took a heartbreaking turn when she was involved in a hit-and-run accident in June 2021. She sustained severe injuries, including a critical head injury, and was rushed to the hospital. In the days following the accident, she fought for her life, surrounded by loved ones who hoped for her recovery. However, the injuries proved insurmountable, and she passed away on June 14, 2021, at the age of 65. The suddenness of her death left her friends and family devastated, emphasizing the unpredictable nature of life. Pamela Gordon was born on April 8, 1937, and she portrayed Enid in the King of Queens episode Papa Pill in 2001. Her character was quirky and lovable, contributing to the show's comedic charm. Gordon's career included numerous guest spots on popular television shows, but she often found herself in the background rather than the spotlight. She faced significant health challenges, notably lung cancer, which she battled privately while continuing to work. In her personal life, Gordon had a long-term partner, an actor whose identity she kept largely private, and she dealt with his passing in the late 1980s. This loss impacted her deeply, and she never remarried. Gordon had no children, often expressing her fondness for her close-knit circle of friends from the theater community. Sadly, she passed away on September 21, 2003, at the age of 66 due to lung cancer, a tragedy that left her friends and fans mourning the loss of her unique spirit. Francine York was born on August 26, 1936, and portrayed Evelyn Ross in the 2003 episode Animal Attraction of The King of Queens. Throughout her career, York showcased her talent across various mediums, yet her journey was marked by personal struggles. In her private life, she faced a battle with breast cancer, a diagnosis that came as a shock after years of health issues. The illness not only took a physical toll on her but also deeply affected her emotional well-being. Additionally, Francine experienced the heart-wrenching loss of her close friend and fellow actress, which compounded her grief during her own battle with cancer. Although she had once been married, the pressures of her career and personal struggles ultimately led to divorce, leaving her without children. Despite these challenges, Francine remained resilient, using her craft as a form of therapy. Sadly, her health deteriorated, and after a long and painful battle with cancer, she passed away on January 6, 2017, at the age of 80. Her final years were filled with hardship, underscoring the struggles she faced even as she continued to work. George Ives was born on January 19, 1926, and portrayed the man in the limo in the King of Queens episode Lush Life in 2001. His character provided a brief moment of sophistication, but George's life was marked by considerable personal sorrow. He had a long career in acting, but as he aged, he found fewer opportunities and often felt marginalized in an industry that prized youth. He married his college sweetheart, Martha, and they had 2 children, Robert and Linda. Unfortunately, their marriage faced significant strain, primarily due to George's dedication to his acting career, which led to long periods away from home and a growing emotional distance between them. The couple eventually separated, which was a painful experience for both. In addition, George suffered the loss of his close friend, an event that shattered him emotionally. Shortly thereafter, he faced another devastating blow with the death of Martha from cancer. This compounded grief overwhelmed George, and he struggled to cope with the immense loneliness and heartbreak that followed. George Ives passed away on February 22, 2013, at the age of 87, due to natural causes. Carol Ann Susie was born on February 2, 1952, and is well remembered for her role as Ms. DeLuca in the 2000 episode Roast Chicken of The King of Queens. Ms. DeLuca was known for her no-nonsense approach and sharp wit, providing comic relief in her exchanges with the main characters. Susie enjoyed a successful career, with a standout voice role as the unseen Mrs. Wolowitz on The Big Bang Theory, showcasing her unique talent. Despite her successes, Susie faced significant personal challenges, including the loss of her brother, a close confidant, just a few years before her own passing. She never married and had no children, often focusing on her career and maintaining strong bonds with her friends. In her final years, she lost a dear friend and mentor in the acting community, further deepening her sense of solitude. Carol Ann Susie passed away on November 11, 2014, at the age of 62 due to cancer, leaving behind a legacy that resonated deeply with fans and colleagues alike, who cherished her talent and tenacity. Florence Henderson was born on February 14, 1934, and played the role of Lily in the King of Queens episode Roast Chicken in 2000. Known for her vivaciousness and charm, Florence's journey was fraught with challenges that often overshadowed her public persona. She was married to Miles Henderson in 1955, and they had 4 children together. However, their marriage was tumultuous, marked by frequent arguments and financial struggles. The couple divorced in 1985, leaving Florence to navigate the complexities of raising her children as a single mother. Tragically, one of her sons struggled with addiction, leading to family strife and heartbreak. Florence's life was further complicated by the loss of her close friend and co-star Ann Davis, who passed away in 2014. This loss deeply affected her, and she often spoke about the void it left in her life. She also faced the heartbreaking death of her father, which came at a time when she was already dealing with significant personal and professional pressures. Florence Henderson passed away on November 24, 2016, at the age of 82, due to heart failure. Stephen Shaw was born on February 2, 1937, and appeared as a clerk in the King of Queens episode Close Encounter in 2002. Known for his dry wit, Shaw's character brought a touch of everyday realism to the series, but his life was marked by a series of personal tragedies. Despite his promising start in acting, he struggled with the ups and downs of the entertainment industry, facing numerous rejections that took a toll on his self-esteem. He was briefly married to actress Lisa Anderson, and together they had a daughter named Sarah. However, the marriage ended in a bitter divorce, leaving Stephen heartbroken and grappling with the responsibilities of single fatherhood. As he navigated his new life, Stephen faced mental health issues, including depression, which were exacerbated by the pressures of trying to make ends meet as an actor. He was deeply affected by the tragic death of his friend and fellow comedian Robin Williams in 2014, which resonated with his own battles against depression. Stephen Shaw passed away unexpectedly on March 19, 2019, at the age of 82, from a heart attack. J.J. Johnston was born on October 24, 1933, and is remembered for his role as Chick, a friendly and humorous character in the 2001 episode Snow Job of the King of Queens. Johnston's career had its share of ups and downs, and while he was a familiar face in television, he often felt overshadowed by his more famous contemporaries. He was married twice and had 1 child, but his first marriage ended in heartbreak due to infidelity, leaving him to pick up the pieces and focus on his career. Johnston faced significant personal loss when his first wife passed away, a tragedy that left him struggling emotionally for years. Additionally, he mourned the loss of several friends from the industry whose deaths impacted him deeply. The weight of these losses, combined with the pressures of his career, contributed to a sense of isolation in Johnston's life. J.J. Johnston passed away on February 4, 2022, at the age of 89 due to natural causes. Peter Boyle was born on October 18, 1935, and became iconic for his role as Frank Barone, the grumpy but endearing father of Ray Barone, in the crossover episode Road Rage of the King of Queens in 1998. Boyle's career was marked by significant highs and lows. He starred in acclaimed films like Young Frankenstein and Taxi Driver, but his journey was often overshadowed by personal struggles, particularly with alcoholism. He fought this addiction for many years, finally achieving sobriety in the 1980s, which allowed him to regain his footing in Hollywood. Boyle was married to Lorraine Altfield, and they had 2 children together. However, the pressures of his career and personal demons strained their relationship, leading to difficulties in his family life. Tragically, Boyle suffered the loss of several close friends in the industry, including John Marley, which deeply affected him. He also endured the pain of losing his father shortly before he found success in acting, a moment that haunted him throughout his life. Peter Boyle passed away on December 12, 2006, at the age of 71, due to complications from multiple myeloma and heart disease. Esther Scott was born on April 13, 1953. She played Clara, a warm and nurturing character, in the 1999 episode Court Date of the King of Queens. Clara's character often provided comfort and support to the main characters, showcasing Scott's ability to portray compassion and empathy. Throughout her career, Esther appeared in numerous television shows and films, carving a niche for herself as a beloved character actress. However, her personal life was riddled with challenges. Scott faced financial difficulties that led to a significant amount of stress, particularly as a single mother. She had one son, but the pressures of raising him alone took a toll on her well-being. The loss of close friends in the industry added to her heartbreak, including the death of her friend and fellow actress, which left her feeling isolated and grief-stricken. Tragically, Esther Scott passed away on February 14, 2020, at the age of 66, from a heart attack, a sudden event that shocked her family and friends. William Hurt was born on March 20, 1950, and he played the role of Dr. Tabor in the 2002 episode Shrink Wrap of the King of Queens. His character was a serious and professional figure, contrasting sharply with the show's usual comedic tone. Hurt was an accomplished actor with numerous accolades, but his journey was marked by personal tragedies that shaped his life. He experienced 3 failed marriages, each leaving scars that he carried with him. His struggles with addiction compounded the difficulties he faced, impacting his relationships and career. Hurt also dealt with the emotional fallout from the death of his father, which left him grappling with feelings of loss and longing. In his later years, he faced severe health issues, culminating in a diagnosis of prostate cancer that ultimately took his life. William Hurt passed away on March 13, 2022, at the age of 71, due to complications from the illness, leaving behind a complex legacy of talent interwoven with personal challenges. Doris Roberts was born on November 4, 1925, and is best known for her role as Marie Barone, the overbearing yet loving mother in the crossover episode Rainy Day of the King of Queens in 1999. Roberts's career was filled with remarkable achievements, yet her personal life was not without its tragedies. She was married to Michael Kanata for a short time, but their relationship ended in divorce, leaving her to navigate the challenges of single motherhood with her son, whom she adored. Doris faced heartbreak when her beloved sister passed away unexpectedly, a loss that left a void in her heart. This grief was compounded by the death of several close friends in the acting community, including her co-star Peter Boyle, who had become like family to her over the years. The sense of loneliness from these losses was palpable for Roberts, particularly in her later years, as she often spoke about the importance of companionship. Doris Roberts passed away on April 17, 2016, at the age of 90, due to a stroke. Peter Scolari was born on September 12, 1955. He portrayed Ron, a humorous and endearing character in the King of Queens episode Snow Job in 2002. Scolari's career began in the late 1970s, gaining fame for his role in Newhart, where he showcased his comedic talent. Despite his success, Peter faced several personal struggles, including a turbulent marriage to actress Lisa Klein, with whom he had 2 children, Nicholas and Josephine. Their relationship was marred by public separations and reconciliations, ultimately leading to divorce. Peter's life was further complicated by the passing of his close friend and mentor who had a profound influence on his career. He also endured the tragic loss of his father, which weighed heavily on him emotionally. These experiences, coupled with a battle against anxiety and depression, took a toll on Peter. He ultimately succumbed to cancer on October 22, 2021, at the age of 66, a painful end to a life filled with both laughter and heartache. Bill Wiley was born on November 1, 1928, and became a familiar face as Bert, a humorous and endearing character in the 1999 episode Court Date of the King of Queens. Wiley's career included various television roles, with appearances in shows like The Odd Couple and MASH*, showcasing his comedic talent. His personal life, however, was marred by hardships. He was married to his college sweetheart, and together they welcomed 3 children, but the pressures of his acting career, coupled with financial difficulties, led to their divorce in the late 1980s. Following their separation, Wiley faced the heart-wrenching tragedy of losing his youngest child in a car accident, an event that left an indelible mark on his heart. He also mourned the loss of close friends in the industry, including John Ritter, whose unexpected death from an aortic dissection in 2003 deeply affected him. These compounded tragedies led to a profound sense of sorrow in Wiley's later years. Bill Wiley passed away on July 12, 2021, at the age of 92, due to natural causes. Harold Gould was born on December 10, 1923, and portrayed Irv Glassman in the 2000 episode Rainy Day of The King of Queens. Irv was a character who brought charm and humor to the series, which reflected Gould's own wit and charisma. He had a long and successful career, appearing in many acclaimed films and television shows, but his life was not without its tragedies. Harold's first marriage ended in heartbreak, and he was left to raise their 3 children on his own. This experience deeply affected him, as he struggled to balance his responsibilities as a single parent with his acting career. Later, when he remarried, he still felt the weight of that earlier loss, and his reflections on family life were often tinged with sorrow. Additionally, Gould faced significant health challenges, including a battle with prostate cancer that he kept private. He ultimately succumbed to the disease on September 11, 2010, at the age of 86, leaving behind a legacy of performances that belied the struggles he faced in his personal life. Eddie Money was born on March 21, 1949, and left a lasting impression as himself in the 2002 episode Eddie Money of The King of Queens. He was a successful rock musician, famous for hits like 2 Tickets to Paradise and Take Me Home Tonight, yet his life was fraught with challenges. He struggled with addiction to alcohol and drugs, which impacted his relationships and career trajectory. Money was married to his high school sweetheart, and together they had 5 children, but the strain of his addiction caused significant rifts in their family life. Despite his efforts at recovery, he endured setbacks, including the painful experience of seeing some of his friends in the music industry succumb to their battles, such as the loss of Chris Cornell in 2017. This loss struck a chord with Money, reminding him of the fragility of life and the impact of addiction. In his later years, he faced severe health issues, including a heart valve disease diagnosis, which required multiple surgeries and left him feeling vulnerable. Eddie Money passed away on September 13, 2019, at the age of 70, due to complications from esophageal cancer. Charlotte Rae was born on April 22, 1926, and portrayed Betty in the King of Queens episode Mama Caste in 2005. A celebrated actress, she became widely known for her role as Edna Garrett on The Facts of Life. Despite her cheerful on-screen persona, Charlotte faced significant personal challenges. She was married to composer John Strauss, and together they had 2 sons, Larry and Andrew. However, the couple divorced after years of marital strife, leaving Charlotte to raise her sons as a single mother. The hardships of balancing her career and family life were compounded by the struggles of her son Andrew, who faced mental health issues that caused distress for the entire family. The death of her close friend and co-star from cancer was another blow to Charlotte, adding to the weight of grief she carried. In her later years, Charlotte was diagnosed with bone cancer, a battle that she fought with incredible courage but ultimately lost. She passed away on August 5, 2018, at the age of 92, leaving behind a legacy of love and resilience amid her trials. Kirsty Ali was born on January 12, 1951. She played herself in the King of Queens episode, Acting Out, in 2006, bringing her unique brand of humor to the show. Ali became a household name in the 1980s for her role in Cheers, but her life was not without its struggles. Kirsty was married to Parker Stevenson, and they adopted 2 children, William and Lily, but their marriage ended in divorce after years of personal turmoil and public scrutiny. Kirsty faced the challenges of raising her children as a single mother while also dealing with her own battles with weight and body image, which led to a tumultuous relationship with the media. She also experienced the profound loss of her mother, who passed away from cancer, which left a deep emotional scar. The most devastating tragedy came with her own diagnosis of colon cancer, a disease she fought valiantly but ultimately succumbed to. Kirsty Ali passed away on December 5, 2022, at the age of 71, leaving behind a legacy of strength in the face of adversity. William Newman was born on June 15, 1934, and is best remembered for his portrayal of Herb, a quirky and memorable character in the 1999 episode Court Date of The King of Queens. Throughout his career, Newman appeared in numerous television series and films, but he faced significant personal struggles. He was married twice. His first marriage ended in divorce, a painful separation that came after years of financial instability and the stress it placed on their relationship. After finding love again and marrying his second wife, Newman experienced joy as a father to 2 children. However, tragedy struck when his brother died unexpectedly from a heart attack, leaving him with a heavy heart and deep sadness. The loss was compounded by the passing of his close friend and mentor, who succumbed to cancer in 2018. The weight of these losses took a toll on Newman's emotional well-being, and he often reflected on the fragility of life. William Newman passed away on May 27, 2015, at the age of 80, due to natural causes. What do you think about the deaths of the actors in The King of Queens, and who do you miss the most among them? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell to see the latest videos.